Hello friends, welcome back to my video lecture. In this video lecture, we are going to learn the new topic that is qualitative analysis of organic compounds. So first of all, what do you mean by qualitative analysis? That we have to see. Okay, so we have to see first of all basic term of this lesson and then we can go for the detail. Now, so qualitative analysis, if we will take any kind of sample, right, and what type of elements present in that sample, that we can identify into the qualitative analysis. So that is the qualitative analysis, and it is a proper definition, branch of chemistry which deals with the study of identification and separation of chemical substances. Like this, we have to see the quantitative analysis. So amount of substance present into the sample, that we can determine with the help of this term quantitative analysis. So it is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of determination of the amount of chemical substances present in a sample. So this term we have to use in this topic. Say if you will mix two organic substances, we have know what is meant by organic compounds. So we have to take that substances, it may be any form, okay, it may be any state, it may be solid, it may be solid liquid, and it may be liquid, so that we have to identify which type of organic compound will be present in that. Okay, so we should know for that which type of organic compounds are there. First of all, we have to see the first type is the acid. The functional group for the acid, that is uh, COOH. It is a carboxylic group is there. Okay, and it may be R group will be there, and or will be here AR group, that is the cyclic group will be there. Okay, so we can take here one more functional group will be there, nitro acid, like this. Okay, nitro acid will be present for the this type of organic compounds. And second type is the phenols. Okay, phenols. So the cyclic group will be there, and attach OH group for that cyclic group, and nitrophenols also there. Okay, so NO2 group will be present in that organic compound. So this is the phenol, right? And next is the base. Next type of organic compound, that is the base. So in this type, NH2 group is present, mainly present into this organic compound. That's why we call it is a basis. Okay, NH. So it may be primary amines, or it may be secondary, or it may be tertiary amines. One more thing, here will be the nitro group with the amines will be present in the bases type of organic compounds. And the fourth type, that is the neutrals. Okay, so you will see in this neutral organic compounds, aldehydes is there. Okay, ketones, carbohydrates, esters, alcohol, hydrocarbons, amides, anilides, nitrohydrocarbons. So all these type of organic compound may be present into the unknown sample. So we have to analyze systematically of that binary mixtures. Okay, binary mixture means two type of organic compound will be present in that sample. It may be base, it may be acid, it may be phenols, it may be neutral. So like this mixture will be there. Now by different steps we have to uh, analyze that binary mixture. So first step is the determination of nature of the mixture, right? So in detail analysis, we have to do the first of all, we have to determine the nature of that mixture. That is the first step. Second step, determination of the type of the mixture. Okay, it may be acid, it may be base, it may be phenol, it may be neutrals. Okay, and in that which type of compound will be present, that we have seen. Okay, now third step will be the separation of the mixture into the two components. After the second step, we have to separate it. We have to take out separate, okay, both component. It may be acid, phenol, neutral. Okay, so that we have to separate. And the first step, purification of component by the recrystallization and sublimation. So by this process we have to purify that separated separated components. Okay, and the fifth step, determination of physical constant. So in the first step, you will take the melting point or the boiling point of that organic compound, so we can determine the physical constant. Now in the sixth step, individual analysis of two components separately as follows. So after that, the separation of that two components, we can analyze the two components separately, okay, by following procedures. So we have to see that seven steps, individual analysis of two components separately as follows that. Okay, so that in the first step we have know the determination of nature of the binary mixture. It may be three types we have seen, right? Solid solid, solid liquid, and liquid liquid, right? And next step, detection of the nature of mixture. How we can detect the nature of the mixture? So in this way we have to detect the nature of the mixture. Simply we have to take 2 drops of mixture and on a dry watch glass, and we have to blow with the mouth. Observation: if the solid is obtained, then the nature is solid liquid. Okay. If the observation will be no solid is obtained, then we can say the nature will be is liquid and liquid. So in this way we can detect the nature of the mixture. And the next step, that is detection or a determination of the type of binary mixture. So that component will be acid, phenol, base, or neutral. So how we can find out it? So it may be like this group will be there. Okay, acid phenol, acid base, acid neutral. Or second group, it may be phenol base or phenol neutral will be there. Or in the third group like this, base neutral will be there, and the fourth group neutral will be there. So in this way we can determine or we can find out the type. Now if we determine the type for a solid mixture, so how we can perform that practicals, how we can determine the type for the solid mixture. If we having the solid form of mixture, so what we can do for the determination of the type? Okay, so first of all we have to take mixture and we have to add in that 10% sodium bicarbonate and shake, and we have to centrifuge it. Okay, so the observation will be effervescence of CO2 will be observed. If CO2 effervescence will get, then acid may be present. Not confirm, acid will be present is there. Okay, and same solution we have to centrifuge it or cool in ice, and we have to add concentrated HCl till acidic. Okay, so after addition of concentrated HCl, you will get precipitate. Okay, you will get precipitate, and that time we can say yes, it is acid is confirmed, and there is no ppt, so we can say acid is absent. So in this way we can confirm acid type. Okay, determination will be there. And After that, residue or wash with the sodium bicarbonate. So in that residue we can add two normal NaOH and we have to shake it and centrifuge it, so that complete or partially soluble will be there after addition of NaOH into the residue. And if the partially or complete soluble, so we can say phenol may be present. Okay, phenol may be present. And the next step, to centrifuge, in that we have to add concentrated HCl till acidic, and after that you will be get precipitate, right? And we can say yes, phenol is the confirm, and there is no precipitate, so we can say yes, phenol is a absent. So in this way we have to take for the next type, take mixture, and we have to add 1 HCl, shake and centrifuge it. So partly soluble solution you will see there, and you can say yes, base is the maybe present. Okay, base b may be present. After that we have to centrifuge it or cool in ice, and we have to add to normal NaOH solution or excess, so that you will get precipitate is obtained. Okay, and after that you can say base is a confirm, and there is no ppt, then you can say base is absent. So in this way we have to determine the type for the solid solid mixture. Okay, and finally we have to conclude the type of the mixture. Given mixture is will be whatever the present in this case, so we have to write here. Okay, it may be acid, it may be phenol, it may be base. Okay, so like in this way we have to find out, we have to determine the type for the solid solid mixture. Now steps 3, separation of the mixture into two component. Okay, if we having the mixture, okay, in that mixture two components will be present, so how we can separate out. Okay, so here separation of solid solid mixture group first. If in that maybe acid phenol, acid base or acid neutral type of compound will be present in this, okay, case. So that what we have to do there, simply we have to take all mixture and add in that 10% sodium bicarbonate, and we have to stir well till effervescence of CO2 will stops, and we have to filter it. Okay, after that the filtrate will contain sodium salt of acid. Okay, and that in that you will see this kind of compound will be there, salt of sodium. Okay, salt of sodium. In this way you will take acid group, or after addition of sodium bicarbonate, so you will get the salt of that. Okay, sodium, and plus carbon dioxide is there, and water also present in that compound. And another side residue is there, so it is phenol or base or neutral. Okay, if here is the acid, then here will be the one type of compound, it may be phenol, base, neutral. Okay, so wash with the sodium bicarbonate and then with the water. So after washing you will get filtrate, right? So in that filtrate we have to add concentrated HCl, so you will get precipitate. Okay, again we have to filter and dry it. Okay, and after that that reaction will be in this way, that salt plus HCl, so you will get the acid here. Okay, and salt, so recrystallize it and using suitable solvent, and we have to simply dry it. If the separation of the second group, so in that group phenol base will be there and phenol neutral will be there. Okay, so for that simply same procedure we have to follow for the separation of group second. Okay, saying you can take all the mixtures and we have to add two normal NaOH. It may be 20 ml. Okay, and add into that water, stir well, and effervescence of CO2 will be stopped, and we have to filter it. After filtration, that filtrate will contain sodium salt of phenol. Okay, that may be sodium salt of phenol. So reaction will be like this. Okay, so cyclic compound and OH group is there. Okay, and we have added into that NaOH solution. Okay, and it will be form the salt. Okay, it will be the form sodium salt of phenol. Okay, so that will be the phenol, and water will be there, and another side residue is there. It may be base or neutral, and we have to wash with the NaOH and then with the water. After washing, filtrate will get, we have to add the concentrated HCl, and precipitate will obtain, and again we have to filter and dry it. The reaction will be like this: salt of phenol. Okay, salt of sodium salt of phenol, and we have added HCl. So like this, so the phenol group will be there. Okay, and salt you will get, and we have to recrystallize by using suitable solvent and dry it. Okay, so that will be the our separated product for the second group. Okay, see, separation of group third. So in that, the base or neutral will be there. Okay, so again we have to take all the mixture and we have to add diluted HCl and stir well, and effervescence of the CO2 stops, and filter again. So in the filtrate, the base as hydrochloride salt will be there. So the filtrate contain base as hydrochloride salt is there. Okay, the reaction will be like this. Okay, so the base which contain amine group, and we have added into that HCl, so you will get like this, salt of hydrochloride. Okay, salt of hydrochloride. So this is the product, and the another side residue, it is contain neutral fix. Finally, whatever the remain part, that will be the neutral. So wash with HCl and then with the water. Okay, again you will get the filtrate. So then in that filtrate we have to add to normal NaOH, and we'll get precipitate, and again that precipitate we have to filter and dry it. The reaction will be like this: the salt of hydrochloride salt, okay, will be there, and we have added NaOH. So like this, base you will get, and salt will be there, and water. So we have to recrystallize that compound using suitable solvent, and we have to filter and dry it, right? So in this way we have to separate out it. And for the neutral, there is no reactions. Okay, neutral substance is there, so there is no reaction for the neutral type. F, if the separation of solid liquid mixture. Okay, so simply we have to take this assembly. Okay, we have to take water condenser, rubber tube, Hickman head, pure liquid will be there. So a distillation flask and water bath, and the tripod stand and burner. So and this stand we have to take all this requirement. Okay, and we have to add that solid liquid mixture into this Hickman head, and we have to arrange like this uh, system. And after the heating, so that liquid part will you will get here. Okay, that will be the pure, and we can easily separate out the liquid and solid from the mixture. Okay, so the solid and liquid mixture you can take here, binary mixture will be there. After heating, that liquid mixture will get here Hickman head, and we can easily separate out them. So like this separation, very simple procedure is there. Okay,